What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, MD Reviews, back with another video. Look. So, I've been thinking, right? You know how people usually have, like, names for their subscribers, right? I've been trying to think about one recently. I don't know. I was thinking, like, should I call them MD Squad, Review Squad, let's see, MD Crew? I don't know. Those sound kind of whack, and I want to come up with something, like, pretty original, you feel me? So, it's like, I don't know. I don't know what I should name you guys, but I want to, I'm tired of saying, yeah, what's good, YouTube? Because, like, not everyone on YouTube is watching me, so it's, like, it's kind of awkward. Anyway, so, I've been slacking with the videos lately, of course, as always, and I always promise I'm going to do better, but then that never happens, so, that's so sad. Oh my gosh, so disrespectful. Let me turn this. Anyway. So, this is Dragon Ball Super episodes 86 and 87 review. Because, my boy 17 came back. Of course I'm going to do a video. What? Hello? Like, that's like one of my favorite characters. So, anyway. Basically, what happened, right? I'm going up the top of my head, so forgive me if I miss anything. But I need to get something out there because this is my boy. This is the homie. Anyway, so... Alright, so basically what happened, right, in the beginning of the episode, which I found very interesting, Goku went to Dende, whatever, to find out where 17 was at, whatever. Dende was describing what 17's life is like, and whatever. And basically, he was saying that he has a wife and children. He's on an island. He works at a park. He works as a park ranger, as you all know, and now he did something with the stick that he had, whatever, and he moved the thing to that area where 17 was at. While they were going there, then he brought up the fact that there was a small kid, there was a little kid who had great martial art talent, whatever. He was really good, and he was saying that that's the little kid that Goku asked for. That sounds kind of weird, but like the way I put it was kind of weird. Cause I remember at the end of his fight with Kid Buu, he said, "I wish that you were good or whatever." Something he said. I don't know the exact wording, but he wished for Kid Buu to be reborn into a good person. Basically, is what he was trying to say. So. That's who Dende was talking about. And then after that, Goku was like, ooh, we should get him. But he was like, he's still a little kid. So Dende's basically saying, make sure that you win the Tournament of Power so you can train him. So I was like, okay. So I like how they're bringing up Oob in different situations now. Okay, now moving on to when they actually get to 17. So then they arrive at the island. Goku flies down there and tries to look for 17. He sees this big explosion, and then he's like, that must be where he's at. Yeah, so then we see 17, and he's fighting some poachers. And of course, my boy's putting in work as usual. Like, come on, right? Anyway, so he puts in some work real quick. Goku sees, and then he's like, are you 17? Because his eyes are the same as 18. He could tell. And 17 already knew who Goku was to begin with. They meet, 17 is basically like showing him around or whatever, showing him the Minotaurs. And anyway, so annoying. Anyway, after that, it was like, let me see. He distracted me. Oh gosh, all right. So, I'm dead. All right. So basically, he showed them the Minotaurs. Everyone's trying to go after the Minotaurs. Like, whenever you're like a poacher or whatever, you go after that because the horns go for a lot of money. So it's that's his main reason for working at this park reserve, whatever you want to call it. So he could like protect that Minotaurs, but like he protect everyone else too, because it's not just the Minotaurs, it's everyone else, all the other animals. And then he finally asked why Goku was there, whatever. Or, well, actually they fight first. Goku came to see his power. So they fought, which was a good fight. 17 was putting in that work, and everyone was complaining that 17 is too OP because he can go up against Super Saiyan Blue. But people fail to realize that like there is such a thing as suppressing your power. Like I don't understand why everyone's making such a big deal out of it. Goku wasn't using all his power. He even said it himself. 17 wasn't using all his power either. They weren't going all out. They would have destroyed the island. Like, come on, like common sense, people. Come on. Like it was a whole topic. Like people aren't even talking about how Krillin went up against a Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Goku's Kamehameha. But you get mad at 17, who had years to train. He had like 10 years to train and more. I don't know how he did his training or whatever because it's only poachers, but he did it somehow and he's strong. Like and Frieza got stronger within like 6 months or 4 months or whatever. He got to God power level in 4 months. And 17, who's stronger than Frieza, had 10 years of training, and you're getting mad at that? No, wait, let me not. Michael, calm down. Don't rant. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. After that fight was over, which was a really lit fight, I love that fight so much. Alright. Then 17 asked the real reason why Goku's there. You know, they were just chilling at first, and, you know, Goku wanted to see his children and his wife or whatever, and 17 showed a picture, and I was hoping that we got to see them, but of course we didn't, because, you know, what's Dragon Ball Super type stuff? Why? Anyway, so basically after that, I'm trying to think like how it went down. Oh yeah, 17 asked what's the real reason for him being there. Goku asked him to join the Tournament of Power, blah 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 blah. 17's like, I don't care. Like he's like, you wouldn't just come and recruit me for a regular tournament. So what's going on? You know, you're hiding something. And then he's trying to use some sort of excuse, like there was like a 10 billion Zenny prize, whatever. And 17 was like, I have enough money already. I don't care about that. What's the real reason? And then Goku finally told him the real reason was that all the universes will be destroyed. All the universes that lose Tournament of Power will be destroyed. And 17 was like, I don't care if it's inevitable. It's inevitable. Like, I can't do anything about it. Oh, well. And I was just like, 17, you're still a savage. You're still a savage. But I was like, you still homie, though. Still homie. So he refused. Then we go on to episode 87, which came out yesterday. And it was an interesting episode. I liked it. Not as much as episode 86, because that was like his debut, you know. But like 87, I was like, alright, like it's, you know, like this could have been resolved in episode 86, but they had to like drag it on to like some sort of filler type. It wasn't filler, it was canon related, but it was just like, it was how like everyone is getting their own kind of training before the Tournament of Power, and like seeing if they're gonna accept or not later on, whatever. I don't know. So yeah, so basically 17, then in the next episode, 17 was like, no. Still, like, it was like, no, I'm cool. And Goku was like, oh, there are the Super Dragon Balls, and you can make a wish of whatever you want. And then 17 was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. But then they both get interrupted by this big ship, whatever. They sensed some power levels, and they were like, oh, someone's coming to the island. And then they see this light, and they see all the animals going up. On a Tuesday. Let me stop. That's an old song. That meme died out a long time ago. Okay. Moving on. So, yeah, so the animals go up there. Whatever. 17 and Goku try to go after them. It closes, and then 17's like, oh no, what are we going to do? And then Goku used instant transmission to get in the ship. Somehow, I don't know how he did that. Like, did he, like, lock onto the animals? Because he has to lock on to, like, a specific location. Like, you can lock onto the ship, but you gotta, like... I don't know how he got inside. It didn't make any sense to me. So, I mean, unless you got some sort of power-up and could do that now, I don't know. Because I didn't really understand. It didn't make any sense. But, anyway. Long story short, they go inside. They try to save the animals. Goku, like, pushes some people his wind or whatever, with his force. And then 17 says to like take them, and he'll go after the boss. And Goku was like, I want to fight the boss as usual, with his immature self. And then 17 dubbed him and just like said, bye later. I was like, okay. And then 17 went after the leader or whatever, and he's like had made his little epic entrance talking about like what's going on, whatever. And then the leader was like, "Not get my hand against you." And he's like, 17 was like, "Oh, why do you think I'm defending this island by myself?" And he's like, "Because I'm enough." I was like, "Yo, that's lit. That's lit, but boy, oh my god, yo." All right, let me stop. Let me stop. Fanboy or fangirl, whatever you call it. I don't know. um, but since I am a boy, it would be fanboy. Am I correct or am I correct? Like, come on. So let me stop. All right. Let me stop getting off track. Yeah, I'm running out of time anyway. So after that, 17 whipped two guards that came after him easily, and then he was about to whip the third. He claimed that he had a bomb in his thing. Goku caught up to 17, and he was like, "Oh no, don't press it." Then we see Beerus in the next scene. He had a dream that Goku died, and then it screamed, and then Bolo was crying, and then Bulma was like, "Oh, it's time for bed, whatever, blah 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 blah." That's like irrelevant in this whole episode. Goku then, oh, this part's kind of funny because 17 was like, "Yo, look after my." Well, he said like, "Give my regards to my wife, my children, and 18 for me." So I was like, "Okay, cool." And 17 was like, he went out into space to try to like stop him. Oh, okay. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, all right. So then after that, Goku was like entering transmission. He turned God Super Saiyan Blue for some reason. I don't know. It didn't make any sense. Like I don't see you needing to turn Super Saiyan just to go use instant transmission, but he did. And then 17 was surprised, and he like went to King Kai's planet because he was like, "Oh, this is like disposal for like explosions." And then King Kai was like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "Oh, this guy's trying to blow himself up." And he's like, "Why? Why are you doing this to me?" So I felt bad for King Kai, but I mean, I can care less about him at this point. Um, couldn't care less. But after that, 17 was trying to force him to press the button, right? And he was like, "I can't. Like, it's because the gravity there is huge because then they call Goku, you know, that little voice thing that they do, and said that the guy was lying about the bomb. So he basically uh, told Goku that, wow, I'm so tired. Okay, so he told Goku that, and 17 was like, press the button. He couldn't because it was like too much gravity, but then he was like, press it. And he got scared, so he's like, all right, yeah. So he pressed it, and it was like this little party thing. And then at the end, they go back home. They go back to the island. All the animals are saved. 17 saying that, yeah, I guess he'll join whatever. And he said that he always wanted some sort of boat, like a boat cruise, a yacht. Like he said he wanted a boat, and he wanted to travel around the world with his family. And I was like, oh, that's sweet, that's sweet. And I was like, man, I was trying to compare him with the old 17 we used to know and love, but he changed a lot. He matured. Character development. I see you, Dragon Ball Super. Anyway, this video is going on way too long, so I'm gonna just like end it. Basically, I mean, like at the end, 17 was like he acknowledged that Krillin was his brother, and I was like, brother. I was like, oh, that made sense. So yeah, but I mean that's basically what happened. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm running out of time, and I hope you enjoyed. Please give it a thumbs up, helps me out, and also don't forget to like, comment, share with your friends, all that stuff, and tell me what you guys think I should call you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.